Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And I thought this week we would look at Greatest Journey. It is a really good stamp set if you have the dies as well, because there's so much that you can do with it. You've got florals, you've got trees, you've got stars, you've got lovely sentiments and fonts. And then in the dies, you've got, I've shown you, you've got tents, you've got mountain bike, motorbike, runners, walkers, joggers, all sorts of things, clouds, lots of little clouds and things. And I found this little one. So this little stamp set, little die, cuts out, I'll show you one, cuts out one of those. Okay, so if we put it down on there, you can see it's quite a small but really nice sort of intricate piece. So I thought we would do something with this. Is great for scraps, you know, die cut a whole pile of them out, put them in the box, and you can use them when you want. But I really like that little shape. I think it's beautiful. So I have cut out 3 of those, and I shall put them on here so you can see them. And we're going to do something with those. So let me just put the die back in on there and out of the way, so that's nice and safe. Okay, so I have got blues because I fancied blues and I had some blues over. So we've got this and we've got these, and I'm actually going to do it as a branch of a tree. So if I put, to get these pieces out first, my hands won't work well otherwise. So if we have one that's like this, just in on the edge, and then we have the next one coming in, just tucked in underneath there, and then we'll have the next one coming in, sort of tucked in underneath there. We'll do it at the end, but you've then got like a hanging branch, very good for sort of spring. And I'm trying to do it in sort of not quite monochrome, but I'm going to do it in blues and maybe a little bit of fresh freesia purple to just add a little bit of something on there. Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis, Tahitian Tide, and then the Pacific Point. So all of those will tie in nicely, but we need to do a nice little background for this to go onto. So I'm going to put those up there for now, and I'm going to take this down on here so we can see what we're doing. And I'm going to start off with, I want these little sort of grassy images and things like that to come in at the bottom. So let me have a look. You can see this is what I do. When I've got bits over, I die cut pieces out, so I've always got them in the box ready to go. But this, we're doing the stamp set more this time. So I want a bit of grass. It's going to be quite clean and simple, but I want some grass to sort of go down there. I love these little sort of dandelion clocks. So we'll have one of them coming down, whoops, one of those about there, and maybe the other one further out, like that. And that's probably going to be our bottom. Then I want these lovely stars. So we're going to have some stars and things up at the top. And then sentiment-wise, you belong among the stars. That'd be quite nice, won't it? So let's have that one. You belong among the stars. And I might have to put the sentiment in last, because that'll be once I've added all of the other bits. So I'm going to leave that out there. So let's get started. We want to have this little grass one. So let me just get a ink pad that's going to be the block that's going to be about the right size, so we can have that on there, and then these little flowers can come in on here. And as I say, I'm wanting to sort of do it fairly similar-ish colour tones, but maybe not all of it. So I'm doing it in blues rather than greens so they can tone in. So I'm just inking this one up. I think I might need to re-ink this one. We'll have to have a little look and see. Should be all right. Okay, so we'll have one of these down on here like this. Lovely. I love that. You know, just clean and simple cards are beautiful, and it's the sort of thing that they can look so lovely when you don't add too much to them. And I really am somebody who tends to go completely overboard with everything, but I need to discipline myself so that I'm not going to go quite so much, quite so overboard. Okay, so I'm going to do, I wanted to tone in other colours, so I think I'm going to do Orchid Oasis with these ones, because I don't want them all the same colour. So let's just get this little one, and I think we'll have him just about there. Yeah, that's fine. That looks okay. Because as I say, I don't want it all the same colour coming in. Now, I do want to have both of those the same colour though, so that's the other one, which I think I'm going to do down on that side. Like that, okay. So we've got those three. Now, with me saying about the stars, because I quite like these stars, do I keep them in? I am going to take them in, which is probably an unusual one, but I'm going to take them in the Fresh Freesia, because I really like to just add a few sort of contrasting colours that I think will work quite well. So let's have a little look on here. And we want, aha, now I said I was going to wait and see, because I want my, well, the sentiment can come over it, can't it? Like that. Just turn them around. They're such pretty little stars. And then we want one in on the centre like that. That's probably about right. I don't want it too sort of, that's better, I think. Yes. See, I love the way that the stars come out. They are really rather pretty. Okay, so we want to put, because I say this is going to be a very clean and simple card. So let's take, this is going to be our base. And like everything, I'm going to not stick this down yet, but I am going to put these down. So we want, let me see if I can, I've had my glue on it the side, so it'll either come out or it won't. Let's have a little look and see. So we want this one coming down on here first. And as I said, this is my all-time favourite glue, because the little knob of it means that you can get into tiny little spaces. Now, I'm not going to press down the end. I'm going to put this down where I want it. So this is going to come down on here, just up onto the edge like that. Okay. I'm not taking that piece down because I want to tuck these other ones in underneath. So let me just put this in. Oh, come on. we go. Okay, so that one's going to come in underneath, and I'm taking it underneath the larger of the flowers here like that. So I know that that can come in down like that. And then this one is going to come in underneath. Come on. I always try and use every single scrap of glue that I have so we don't waste anything, but it does mean that I'm trying to get in. Okay, that's going to come up like that and go down like that. Okay, so we can then press those down, and we've got this rather nice branch coming down out of the center. Then our sentiment, we wanted this one. You belong among the stars, and I think I'm going to put it down there rather than up at the top. Yes, and that's going to come in the Pacific Point so that then it matches in with the cardstock. So let's put this one in here, and that's going to come in like that. There we are, you belong among the stars. In like that, and then what we need to do is we need to take just tie it all in together, because as I say, it's quite simple. The dies are the bits that that work, but we are going to, let me just get a piece of scrap. Okay, a little bit of scrapping on here, and then I'm going to take some blending brushes. I'm using my little ones. I used them the other day. Well, I just clean them up under the tap and they come out nicely. So I want to have two tones on here. I'm going to take the, let's take the Orchid Oasis. I'll have that just down at the bottom on here. Because that will just work nicely in on the bottom. And we'll take that up to just to the point of here. Take it round on there, so that's got a bit of grounding in, and then we'll take it up just again to there. So that's the first bit, and then I want to have, because we've done this fresh freesia at the top, I want to just take that in and use the fresh freesia at the top. Now I'm just going to use the same brush because I want to have a bit of blending through on the two colours. So you can see on here, just up to that part, you've got the blending of the two colours coming in, which is what I wanted to come through on here. And again on this part, I'm just going to move it because I want the other colour to come through, but where I'm picking it up off of there, I'll pick the colour up too much, so that's better. Pick this up on here. And then we can turn this round on here. So we've got the two colours coming through, and I'm doing it quite far in, because that's what I want to actually achieve in on there. I think that's going to be about right. Then we can put this on here like that. So you've got that very simple look on there, which I think looks, let me just turn that over so you can see it on there. Like that. Which is very simple and easy, but then if we add just a few little twinklies, and I think I'm going to use, because it's stars and it's the night sky, I could have put a moon up there because there's a little moon on there. That would have worked as well. But I think I'm just going to in here put, trying to find my little tiny weeny ones, I think, on. Do I want to use those? Look quite good, don't they? I want to pick those up in there. They're a bit big. I want little tiny ones, I think. So let me have a look in on, don't want pearls. I probably want these. I'm going to use these ones. You can tell how long I've had some of these. These are my absolute favourites because they are more slightly more pointed than the ones they brought out now. Now I did have my little scissors. What did I do with my scissors? Oh, you can never find things when you're looking for them, can you? I always start off very well with my videos and end up dithering at the end. And I keep thinking, oh, probably don't like dithering, but I'm afraid that's me. So I'm just going to take these ones, and we're going to have these tiny little ones. So the smallest of the, and we'll have a pair. Do I want to put one? Yes, I do. I'm going to put one right in the centre of here, on there. And then we'll have one up in centre of a star there. Whoops. And then we'll have one just down it on here like that. Okay, so you've just got that little bit of twinkly up in the sky, and that gives you a really pretty, very simple, easy look, but using this lovely little die as the main focal point. Now, you can put some Wink of Stella, you could put some ribbon on there, you could put all sorts of other things, but I just wanted to keep it very clean, very simple, very easy to achieve. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.